We believe that over the next 5 to 10 years, we will see more innovation than we ever have in history.
Hey guys and dolls, and welcome into my channel. Boy, do we have a ton to talk about. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to try and keep it under 10 minutes, but I have so much information that I want to throw at you guys. It's like word vomit. I'm so excited. I just watched the Kevin O'Leary and Cathie Wood event that did just happen live here, and it was absolutely amazing. Cathie Wood again has blown my mind once again to say basically that we are seeing a buy the dip opportunity of a lifetime, and wants the convergence of all of these F curves.
And when you have 5 major platforms converging, the kind of disruption you're going to see is one S-curve feeding another is pretty explosive.
These innovation S-curves that she calls them, they are going to align together, and there is going to be a massive explosion in growth moving into the future. She also did touch on Bitcoin majorly during the event, and she said that $1 trillion right now, which is the market cap for Bitcoin, is absolutely nothing. She said is absolutely nothing compared to where it is going to go in the future.
We come up with incredible numbers over the long term. We have just begun. $1 trillion is nothing compared to where this ultimately will be.
Which made me really excited because we have just seen that big sell-off in Bitcoin over the last few weeks, and especially over the last few days we have seen some of our plays on this channel, our RIOT blockchain and also our Marathon Patent group. And I have also been talking about CleanSpark because they have those crypto miners, and they addressed a really important aspect which I had not thought of before. And it was all to do with where the crypto assets are being mined. Are they actually being mined in China or outside of China? Are these companies Chinese? And so there is this political issue right now where people are not investing into these stocks because they believe that why should we invest in a Chinese company that is in fact, you know, mining all of these things, because it's going to have political issues moving forward. And then you've got companies like India that are banning cryptocurrency. So I thought that was really, really compelling. But she believes that this is going to have a very minor effect over the long term. And what we are going to see is 50% of the S&P 500 companies are in fact going to go down as value traps, and they actually will be defeated over the long run.
I believe that more than 50% of the S&P 500 is going to be impacted dramatically by all of these changes.
And companies that start to move their cash assets into Bitcoin, we will see about a 2% allocation, 2 to 6% allocation into that Bitcoin class, because obviously moving forward there is no better place to put your money apart from if you were to have it in, say, real estate. And she believes that real estate gives a return of 3 to 4%, and Bitcoin can give a tremendous amount more. And by converting 2 to 6% that we are going to see in the future from these companies that will start to move in, then we are going to see that push in that price of those plays that we do actually have associated with Bitcoin, which is why I'm very bullish again on our RIOT blockchain, our Marathon Patent group, and also that CleanSpark moving into the future. Again, they are very volatile, guys, so I have talked about them. If you want more information, then do watch my last video, and I will link it above now, and it goes on to talk about what is happening with those prices right now. Another aspect that she did touch on that I do want to talk about really quickly is the cost associated with electrical vehicles, and also the cost associated with the genomic space. And she was saying that there is going to be a 28% decline in the costs associated moving forward with manufacturing things like EV cars. And again, that is going to allow the S-curve to grow exponentially, and we are going to see also a 40% decline in the costs associated with DNA sequencing, which is why she's extremely bullish on the genomic sector. And yesterday, guys, Cathie Wood actually did start to buy up more Palantir, which makes me really, really excited, because again, you guys know I have a price prediction on Palantir in the triple digits in the long term. In the end of the year, I have a price target of about $38 to $44. So again, that is over a doubling from where it is today, because we are sitting around that $21 to $22. And yesterday, Cathie Wood sold her stake in Amazon to buy up more dip on Palantir shares. So that makes me really excited. It's 1.2 million, guys. So that is absolutely huge amount of money that she is putting in. And again, she's been buying this up almost a weekly now over the last few days since we have seen those dips. I just keep seeing Palantir every day on the emails, and I'm just thinking, wow, she's so bullish on this stock. So again, it just has that conviction again in me that we are again set for growth. She did actually address also inflation, so this is going to be nothing that we are going to have to worry about in the long term. Up until about August this year, we may see some volatility, but once the market does start to understand, and it will happen, there will become a turning point in the market, where inflation will actually be priced into the market, and the stock market will then actually outweigh the growth that we have seen in the pullbacks. And she believes that, again, this is all part of the S-curve, and moving forward, those growth stocks right now are extremely undervalued, and we cannot put the PE ratios on them like traditional analysts do. She says that that is going to be something that is going to change in the future, and the metrics to value a growth company such as Tesla will actually have to change, because using a traditional PE metric is not going to be the way to actually have your research done on a stock that has so much disruptive innovation that is going to interrupt a multi-billion-dollar market, and also the opportunities that are going to come out of this S-curve. The convergence of all of these disruptive innovation platforms that are evolving right now is going to be enormous. The opportunity for change and the growth that we are going to see, and especially in a lot of our stocks that we have actually put out on this channel, and a lot of the stocks that you guys know I talk about regularly, are going to be set to dominate in and be the leaders in a winner-takes-all market. So I'm very, very excited, guys. Let's dive into the charts. I've been chatting away for, I don't even know how long on the camera, 5 minutes. So we're just going to update some of the plays really quickly. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me for giving this information to you and relaying it, because I then actually spent an entire 2 hours today setting that up, watching that through, and getting those notes down so I could relay this to you guys. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jason. I talk about the stock market every day. It is my favorite thing in the whole world, and I would love to have you on this journey with me where we make money together. So hit that big red subscribe button and join below, and welcome to the family. So let's dive into the charts. So guys, welcome into the charts. I do want to tell you that I have been buying up the dip on some new plays that I have briefly touched upon on this channel in the past. There was a stock that I have actually been talking about a lot, and I will link a video above now, because the new SpaceX ETF is due to be submitted, and it should be out at some point within the next 5 to 6 weeks. And I do believe that Maxar Technology, which is ticker symbol MAXR, is in fact going to be one of the stocks inside that new ARKX ETF. So again, we have had a lovely sell-off in that share price of about $60 all the way down to about $32. So today, guys, I did actually decide to pull the plug, and I actually put it into my second portfolio. I have been investing in Maxar since it was around that $20 range in my long-term growth portfolio, and I do have a secondary portfolio. So today I did actually pull the plug, and I actually did start to buy the dip on this, because we are at oversold levels. And if you look all the way back to 2020, guys, then we haven't really seen other times that we have actually entered below on this dip. And the 2 times that we did, we had very strong rebounds, and we did actually fly up in those 2 lots of share prices. As you can see, we have those big 2 bull runs. So again, I do believe that this is going to happen, and with that hype of the ARKX ETF, then I do see this actually going all the way back up to $66. So I'm very, very excited. That is one stock that I have actually been loading up on today. And another stock that I am extremely bullish on right now is also our PLTR. And you guys know, as I said, that Cathie Wood is buying up this. So I have a price prediction on this at the end of the year to retest those highs of about $40, and I would be extremely happy if we were to see that. I do think that there is a lot of buying pressure right now. You can see that we have actually turned green on the day. We did dip down below that 30 on the RSI, and again, once we do actually start to curve back into that 30, that is when I like to buy back in, because it does go to show me that the buyers are back in the market, and we are then going to in fact move forward and retest new highs. And the other stock that I have been buying up today, guys, is actually this one. So we have Planet 13 Holdings, which is ticker symbol PLNHF. Now, I think it's really important to have some exposure right now to the flower industry, as I call it. You guys know what I'm talking about, that smoking industry, because again, I can't say certain words on this channel for monetization purposes, but you can see that this has actually tested absolutely gorgeously above that 200 SMA for absolute months now, over 6-7 months. You can see how this has been riding up. So when we have in fact come down and we have touched that 200 SMA in the past, we have had a strong rebound. So this goes to show me that this is a double bottom, guys, and then that should actually act as a support, and we should then start to retest those highs. Planet 13 have actually had incredible growth. They are a great company. I have done a lot of inside research into this company, and I think moving into the future, this could easily be a $10 stock plus. And again, they are expected to have over 80% growth this year, guys, and as that federal legalization continues moving into the future, then this is one play that I am I am loading up on, and I will continue to buy inside my portfolio. And you guys know that I am also extremely bullish on TrueLeaf, and I have been talking about this quite a lot recently. So these are two new plays that I have started to buy up inside my portfolio, which again is going to hopefully hedge against all of those plays that have been very, very volatile in the short term that we have seen. But again, I'm not phased. That is a market update for you guys. I hope that you did take away a lot of good information there. I hope that this has reassured you guys, and I hope that you are feeling much better. The last stock that I just want to talk on is NIO, because you guys know our NIO has been selling off, and you can see that yesterday I did make a video and I said we are going to in fact have a W-shaped recovery. So again, I think that is exactly what is happening, and I do now expect NIO to start to retest those highs again. So I'm very excited moving forward, guys. There is a lot of opportunity, and again, we should be happy when we see these red days. We shouldn't be panicking. It should be the complete opposite. This should be an absolute gift. We should be saying this is on sale. We are never going to see these prices again, and this is where we should have our dry powder on the side ready to deploy into the market. So that is what's happening today, guys. And if we do have any further dips, then my suggestion is obviously just not to panic, to take a deep breath, take a step back, and just remember that in the long term, these stocks are going to win. They are all innovation platforms that are disrupting a multi-million dollar market right now across many networks. And I'm very happy to say that a lot of the research I have done over the last year particularly has involved all the stocks on this channel that I love to talk about. So guys, that wraps up this video for today. I hope that you guys have a fantastic night and enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you guys back here on my next video. All that I ask is that you smash that like button before you go, and if you are new, hit that big red subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao!
We believe that over the next 5 to 10 years, we will see more innovation than we ever have in history. You have to go back to the early 1900s, telephone, electricity, automobile, to get even a sense of what's about to happen here. What's really interesting, and I think not well understood by the marketplace, is that these platforms and technologies are converging. Technology is permeating every sector, every industry. Beware, value, yes, there are some great value stocks out there, but a lot of value stocks are in harm's way.